So this is my little Muppet Land experiment garden, just to see how well the potatoes would grow in the peat paddock, peat bog which we've got here. The ground's a bit wet in winter, but it's drying out enough in summer to give it a go, and so far the spuds are looking quite healthy there. It's a 10 metre by 2 metre bed, 3 rows of spuds in it, and it's a quite a few pumpkin plants there. I'm not quite sure how many. Some of them don't seem to be going too well. Maybe there's not enough lime or something. The soil will work on it. This is my African fence, which isn't working very well. I'm going to have to take it down a proper fence now that it looks like this stuff is growing here really well. And it's raining. Okay, that's all for this area, I guess. So this is the front lawn. It's kind of quite like a meadow now. Kind of figure you've got to stop mowing lawns sooner or later, so I might as well do it now. And it's a lot easier to let it grow than mow. It's a great home for the ducks though. It's mandatory to have ducks in a video. These are 2 male Pekin ducks. The female's sitting over underneath a tree at the moment on 12 eggs. Don't know where the other ducks have gone. You can see it's quite overgrown. But it's all good. So we've got to get back to nature somehow. Nope, can't find the ducklings at the moment. So I built this garden in about 3 days, 4 days maybe, from an open paddock to fencing it off. Took me about 6 hours, I suppose, the materials I had on site. Yeah, just used, had to make it chicken proof, so that's why they've got the mesh steel on the bottom, and then I've taken the mesh up, the chicken mesh up above the rails, so the chickens don't have any inspiration to fly up there because they don't have anything to land on. Then I had to make it horse proof, so I've put electric fence stuff around the top there, which hopefully keep them out a little bit. This is such an adventurous horse. Nothing much keeps him out. So what we've got in here is again, lots of dock in the path, which is something I work on over the years, but this is just sort of the first year in this garden. So that's more Jerusalem artichokes, and then this is the potato bed. Put pine needles down, horse poos on underneath the pine needles as well to try and stop the weeds, which seems to be working quite well. Loving. And we've sort of let our tenants use a little bit of an area there for some corn and tomatoes and rhubarb. I'm just learning about it all. Oh, there's some little thing of lettuce over there. Sorry, walking again. I just threw a handful of seeds down and all those little lettuces come up. They're quite yummy. Lettuces are easy to grow. Not much tucker in them. That's why I've gone for the potatoes mainly. I think in a domestic garden, that's about the most nutritious, filling food you can grow. Keep you alive a lot longer. And they store in the ground, so it's better than that. We won't have to buy potatoes for the rest of the year now, 2 of us. Probably about 180 potatoes in the ground on the property at the moment.